Bruh.
Oh my god, futures are pumping, dude. Futures are pumping. We could be kings again. Bruh. Hey, traders, what's up? Happy Wednesday, episode 916. You couldn't be anywhere, literally, but you are here now, so thank you for that. Whatever, man. Second stream of the day. Covered the stock market ripping and roaring again. Just all algos. Just algos. Yeah, just pump it, man. Pump it. But then, like, word came in the last hour of the trading session where Bernie Sanders and a couple of people are going to not let the bill pass. $2 trillion stimulus for American people. So, market dumped. There was no beard. Okay, it was just facial hair. That's all it was, man. Alright, so it'll be back tomorrow. This isn't even my final form. This isn't even me shaving with an actual razor. This is just using clippers. So, Bitcoin is at $6,667. Yeah, I mean, in before somebody says it's pumping, it's dumping, but in reality, between like 6,800 and 6,400 is nothing, right? Up and down, doesn't matter. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. You finally got negative momentum, but you're not dumping. You're just not dumping. Like divergence just isn't playing out yet. You just keep going sideways, and you may eventually just break to the upside. I got nothing for you. We live in a welfare world now. Welfare markets, okay? It's all pity. Like, oh, a pity pump for Bitcoin. Rally upside. Now, we do know, like, say the bearish divergence, the very nice textbook-looking bearish divergence, say it gets invalidated and we pump the upside, then you're looking probably for $7,400. All right, even though we do understand that we could go all the way up to nearly $8,000 before it's weird, and look how much room there is to run to the upside in this rising wedge pattern before you hit the top, right? Nearly $8,000. So, don't want to tell you, dude. I mean, like, this is the exact same analysis I gave with gold before it broke to the upside. A little bit over, double bottom, potential double bottom with bullish divergence. I can't make this thing dump, but this is like what it normally looks like before it does dump. So, Bitcoin's making me lose my freaking mind here. It's just eveing. It's like Adam and Eve, the V and the U. You want to look at futures? They started ripping. I mean, they're in the green. I mean, Dow Jones almost up 1% and just started like 8 minutes ago, as soon as I went live. Dow Jones top right, S&P 500, mini futures top left, crude futures bottom left, 2454, and then this is just, you know, the VIX, 39. I don't know. It's different. It's just a contract. I don't know. VIX, though, at close, man, pumped. We can take a look at that. Kind of pumped. I don't know. I mean, it was up 3.7% today. It's still rising, right? Still rising. The VIX. Right, why are we not, like, going down? Why is fear still so elevated, so high? You're still at, like, 2008 levels of fear right now, which is understandable, I guess. Like, this is more understandable than probably ever that it would be so high right now, because just, I mean, Italy's, like, doubling up their amount of deaths. Isn't that true? Isn't that real life? Hundreds more dead there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Bitcoin, dude, like, I wash my hands of this, because it's like the same thing we used for pretty much a successful trade setup on gold. We're using the same thing on the downside for Bitcoin, and it's just not working. It's not playing out. Bitcoin just keeps going sideways. Welfare money just keeps coming into the entire financial system. Probably going to trickle into Bitcoin. I don't know, man. What's up, Eli? He found trading last month. He needed something to replace sports. Well, you're going to stop learning and investing in yourself when sports come back? You enjoy? I mean, look, dude, there's nothing wrong with watching other people excel at something. But in trading and TA, hey, you can excel at something yourself, right? You learn this stuff. It's fascinating. It's like another language. Did he? I don't know. Is that what happened? Like, people are saying Bernie tweeted about this, and that's what drove the market down. I don't know, man. We can look at that market that closed today. S&P 500. Wow, what a daily candle. And I was out running errands, but so we did a couple things on the SPX. 2530 to 2550. That was something we were messing with all day today when we got up there. Right. This is why if we can break this for real, we might see 2600. You know, the next like valleys, but you just could never really break it. And then bad news came in to end it, just to thwart it. So you big time kind of rejected that area, regarded it as resistance in the end. And not only that, that old upsloping support from 2009, it looked like you were about to break back above it, but you didn't. Get freaking wrecked, man. Good news is we've exceeded a 23% retrace. We actually didn't even close above that. My God, man. By $1. No, by 40 pennies. 40 cents. The 236 right from the top. 24.76, and this was 24.75.60. Get wrecked, dude. So the divergence looks like it's starting to play out some. I mean, this might be the beginning of the reflexive rally. If that is the case, then there is more upside potential. But I don't know, man. You got jobless reports coming out tomorrow, which should be baked in, dude. But I don't know how the algos are going to respond to whatever numbers come out. You know, it's going to be interesting. We're about to witness history all together. We're about to see the most amount of unemployed people at the same time, literally in history. Okay. So if, like, you know, we were to continue this, maybe the beginning of a reflexive rally, I don't know, because you could always like run up, you know, that was it. You sell off again. We come down to test 2200 again. There's a gap down here at like 2230. But if this was to continue on, you would think we would go between 2651 and 2935, which, man, I was like, when we were up like at 2571, it's like, dang, dude, we might get there in a couple days or something. But man, what a pullback. I mean, you lost all the gains on the day almost today, right? I mean, you opened at 2459, you closed at 24.75. I mean, that's deflating if you're a bull, kind of, right? You had it all day, man. Atani, man, when you come into my stream late, dude, first thing I'll look at every time is Bitcoin. You can just hit the rewind button and you can review the Bitcoin analysis. Makes things a lot easier. I try to, you know, I've been doing it. This is like over 1,000 streams, man. We try to keep it pretty, you know, consistent with, like, if people care about Bitcoin, all they have to do is go to the first, you know, go to the 5-minute mark, boom, you're going to get an analysis somewhat. Sorry, dude. FYX, it's not what you're looking for. FYX needs a pump or dump. He needs high volatility. You're not getting it right now, dude. Sorry. Yeah, dude, it takes time, man. It takes a long time to get a grip on technical analysis, complex. It's everything, you know. Like, there's just so many different fields and facets of it that it can be overwhelming, and you don't even know where to start, man. But what I recommend if you're wanting to learn technical analysis, I mean, first off, just get the book Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, of course. But if you're going to learn about stuff, I mean, you probably want to learn about just support resistance first. Right? Then you want to learn about trends. Then you really want to start. I mean, the first thing I started learning about technical analysis is just simple Japanese candlestick patterns, like what they are, what they look like. You know, just obsessed about that.
After watching Bitcoin consolidate for a few days and build support, are you still expecting a major pullback? Shindies for all the kings.
Oh, Lil James, man, get on that Trading in the Zone, because I expect nothing ever. Okay? That's one thing that needs to be clear between me, you, and nearly 500 people right now that are tuned in. I expect nothing. You should expect nothing. We see our signals that are buying signals or selling signals, and we go with it. And if the trade fails, whatever, cost of doing business, that's overhead. We talked about it in the morning stream. Dude, a stop out, you're gonna fail trades. It's inevitable. Just like the restaurant owner has to pay his employees, has to pay for the food, has to pay his vendors so he can get his services so his restaurant can run, right? So there may be a good looking trade setup, but you should never expect it to play out. Because when you start expecting things to play out, then you start becoming emotional when they don't play out. You start getting these, I don't know, these ticks, and you start second guessing your next trade setup because that one on another market or another asset failed. But then all of a sudden you see this exact same setup that looks incredible on another asset, but then you're like, I don't know, I'm not going to take this one, or I'm not going to give it a shot. And then it plays out brilliantly. And then what, man? Right? Because you got emotional about the previous trade. So expectations breed emotionalism, and that's the last thing you want as a trader. Okay? Little James?
Bruh.
Does that help? Alright. He's so dumb it. That's a good question. Is technical analysis been working in this crazy time? No, technical analysis, man, right? Like for a swing trader, you gotta have patterns develop. When you're a straight line down, how can you have patterns? It's a straight line down, dude. But I mean, like, technical analysis did play out in certain terms, where the only type of technical analysis you can really rely on when you're going straight down, facing the abyss, is looking left and looking at horizontal line supports. Right here, 2191. This was plotted long before we touched it. We had all these plotted, dude. You went down to a low from August of 2016. You touched it like the Jesus man, rallied, and here we are. Much higher prices for now. And so, again, you've hit a 23% retrace, meaning like that's a valid anchor point for your high to low. So this could go higher, but again, yeah, the fundamentals right now are really screwing things up. Like, it's making it real tough to, I mean, the volatility is so high. All the algos that were investing, and it was low volatility to no volatility. Just kept on rising. And now the bots are different. It's trading. They're trading, programmed for trading now. So, what's up, D-Zam? Thanks for $5 super chat. Good to see you. Golden voice. What's up? Sorry, I really don't like when I'm like completely shaven. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm 12 years old. Hello, this is my first stream ever. Chat, hi. Yeah, we'll see 1.5 to 2 million tomorrow. Yeah. For jobless claims. And that's like, you know, it's like almost expected. Yeah, that's almost expected at this point. That many people are going to be out of work, of course, right? You can expect that stuff. That's not technical analysis. That's like people that have lost their jobs because the government has mandated it around the world. But, you know, we're talking about the US. And it's just like, oh, it's implied that we're screwed. So maybe tomorrow isn't as bad as people think it's going to be. Everyone in the world thinks tomorrow's going to be terrible for the stock market. Normally, that's just when people, and everyone thinks it's not going to, it normally goes the other way, right? It's just, so we'll see. I'm very excited and interested to see what's going to happen with that. I think President Trump's speaking right now or something. Is that true? Let me go ahead and get a shadow banned more by playing it. Just kidding. Not gonna do that. Okay. Sorry to see if there's any kind of Truman guy show stuff, right? Amazon pauses merchant loan payments. There we go.
Is that a joint?
Purgatory. Yeah, we are stuck in purgatory on Bitcoin. That is certain, man. Yeah. Yeah, we are. It's kind of, I don't know, man, right? Not supposed to be emotion, and it could fail, but dang, dude. It's just like, how long is it going to take before it fails or it actually rallies, right? There's not going to be that much time left, because like if on Bitcoin you start rallying real hard or something, and it's like that's it. That's all the negative momentum you could muster. Okay, well then go ahead and invalidate the bearish divergence. Go ahead and disrespect the TA. What's up, Oz85? Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that. You and a lot of other people. So just wanted to look at Boeing real quick. That, at one point today it was up 35%, if you can even believe it. But yesterday it was up 15%. So it's up well over 100% since the bottom. And what was the bottom? If you can even believe it, it was a gap fill all the way back from April of 2013. You see it, right? Just to zoom in so you can. Right there. And then we go all the way back. Oh, I guess it never quite touched it. It was less than $1 away from filling that gap. If we zoom in all the way. Very close. And you were off. I don't know how high this is going to go. You would think that if it's going to make a common retrace, it could go much, much higher into the 200s. Right, you could be conservative Fibonacci, or you could just go from that high, the all-time high, to this low right here. And if that's the case, look what happened. You touched the 23% retrace perfectly. That was exactly where you reversed before closing today at 171.79. So if it was to make common retraces, then you're looking between 223 and 308 before it majorly reverses to the downside again. But nothing's certain, because like the news is driving so much of this market right now. Oh my god. It's like Big Lebowski. Okay. Like everyone out there, you, me, and CNBC and everyone, we're saying, dude, her life is in your hands. He wanted me to repeat, her life is in your hands, dude. That's what we're telling the government right now, like Congress, the Senate, right? The House, whatever. We're telling them, you got to do something, man. Because the more we wait, the more economic damage is going to be done. And the more economic damage that is done, the deeper the recession is going to be. So that is why it is important that we figure something out like now. So there's already been like two bills that have failed the vote. And now we have, I don't even know what it is. What are we doing now? What is it called that they're doing? They're just stalling and they're not voting yes. Is that a failed vote again, or what? Jesse says Boeing negative cash flow, making planes that fall out of the sky, wasted cash on stock buybacks. What a horrible company. Pump it. Yep, that's welcome to the welfare market. That's what we're on now. I think Bitcoin might be part of that too. I mean, all markets, gold, everything. Copper's pumping, dudes. Everything has been pumping since the bottom was found. So futures, if we want FYX to lose his tendies, we need the futures should just go sideways. Just limit. Don't limit up, don't limit down, just limit zero and just sit there. And that is how FYX will lose his tendies, okay? So still up 0.47, 0.35% on the Dow Jones futures, and then the S&P is about to be at nothing. You just got to wonder today. I mean, seriously, dude. I was out, and it sucks, man. Like, when you go out run errands, wow. You got to do stuff, man. That pullback, let's just go to a less significant time scale. 4 hour, does it do justice? Not really. This doesn't really show you what happened, right? Because I could have been like, oh, at the beginning of the 4 hour. No, it was like yeah. Well, here we go, man. This is gorgeous. The 60-minute here is so helpful, because that 25.53, that's been plotted, dude. That wasn't just plotted today. You just go back. Way back. That's 2018 low, but look here, listen. I mean, this is a valley from April 2018. You hit that. You broke it for a little while today, but you couldn't get the fall through. Indecision for a couple hours, and then Bernie Sanders tweets or something. Those are the markets I want to trade in when Bernie Sanders tweets and we freaking dump 100 points. Yeah. That's just unstable market conditions still, dude. So look, yeah, big old dump after rejecting 3 times to break with confirmation close above 25.50. So you sold off, but you didn't. I mean, you did fall below important support levels, right? You fell below both of these. So you understand really kind of where you are. There's not too much support. I mean, 24.17, 24.50, these could act as supports, but seems very possible we could see 23.50 again, especially with what's going on tomorrow. Man, I'm just, come on, government, dude, do something, figure it out. I mean, you have one job, right? Don't you have one job, government? So nice breakout though, and once you broke out, fall through to the next resistance, great. But now you've hit it and you sold off, not a big deal. Close the day up 1.15%. All right. Thanks for the 540 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, the sub. We're just kind of doing a biopsy on the S&P today, how it all ended. And we're just patiently waiting in purgatory, as it was said. Purgatory on Bitcoin. Where it's just, you are not gonna sell off. You're just not selling off. It is time to sell off, dude. Yeah, it's like all this negative momentum on the 60 minute and just no fall through, no selling, just too many buyers right now. But again, you could still just be in the process of Ewing out. Let's go to, all right, so that's, keep your eye on the coinciding variables here. Just think about it. Double top, critical resistance that is historical, the divergence, the buyer exhaustion up here, and then we go, you know what, screw it, we'll just do what I did today in the morning stream for everyone that wasn't here. Oh, it's nice, it's already up. It didn't even need to load. Okay. So what is what, chat? I think on the left is maybe gold and maybe on the right's Bitcoin. If someone can help me out here. No, it's Bitcoin's on the left inverted and gold is on the right normal. So see where I'm going here. This was a trade setup, man. It's amazing. It's 100% measure move 1658. You're not quite there yet. You got as high as 1640. So man, talk about stable asset today. It hadn't moved, just like a stone wall, a brick wall, whatever you want to call it today, just didn't move. I mean, I'm talking, I went live this morning at the opening bell and gold was at 1615. Where are we now? 1615. So the same variables, actually more now, because like with gold, you had only RSI bullish divergence on this Adam and Eve confirmed double bottom. And with Bitcoin, you have the MACD that is also there now. Right? Bearish divergence on both oscillators, not just one bullish divergence. So it's actually kind of a stronger trade setup. And the fact is, it's in a downtrend. Gold is in an overall uptrend. I know you crashed here, but look left, only higher prices. That's a bullish long-term trend, and Bitcoin is in a long-term bear trend. All it's been doing is making lower highs, lower lows in the structure. So it just is crazy. It's crazy, but at the same time, trades fail all the time. So this trade could easily fail, and then Bitcoin hits 7,400. So I just wanted to go into that because I thought that was extremely interesting, and it's like it's the whole point. The whole point is you can't have expectations, because if you do, you get emotional, right? And sometimes it's hard to not be emotional when you're just like, you're doing everything right, man, but it's just refusing to die. Or look, on gold, it could have just as easily failed here, and you did everything right. You were like, man, you were recognizing a potential pattern, you were noticing the seller exhaustion, you were doing everything right, but it failed. But it, of course it didn't. So just because a trade fails and it doesn't work out doesn't mean TA is fake, but TA helps give you an edge on the market. It truly does. And so all you have to do, if you have a 3-to-1 reward to risk, you only have to be right. These trades only have to play out 33% of the time. If you risk 1 to win 3 over and over and over again. Oh my god, dude. Spam chat more. Pokemon guy. Why do we... I mean, I think it had something to do with the... Scamwicks, first off. Getting a bunch of people stopped out. Scamwick. Stop hunting. But I think that might have had to do with this. I mean, like 1 a.m. Congress or whatever, the House were saying they passed the bill or something, and volatility ensued after. What's up, Tom Jones? No. The long, like for the trade setup on Bitcoin, the long was like here. It was like in the 1480s or 90s or whatever. Can't remember exactly. It was just like we had engulfed, we had found the bottom, we were diverging already. You can get some really nice low risk, high reward opportunity areas before the trade breaks out, right? In perfect situations, one can have a long setup like right at that previous bottom, and it's definitely more of a gamble. But like when you take the longs at those areas, one can take profit at the neckline of the potential pattern. So in case the trade did not break out and failed, you could still make money. But this did play out. But again, it has not hit its 100% measure move. From its high point to low point, it's nearly hit a 786. So you're losing your positive momentum, soon to maybe be going red, and you could dump again. You could sell off on gold and come down to 1553. You never back tested the neckline as support. So like if that's the case, then you're talking about lowest risk ever entry for a short on Bitcoin would have been like where you wicked up to last night at like 69.70 or whatever. But you don't always get that luxury. You can miss out. So like real talk, like the best entry for a short on a potential Adam and Eve double top is like anywhere in here, like at any price, though it still can fail and we pump to 7,400 and it sucks and all, but like this is still a prime shorting area. I don't care if it fails, dude. You're not going to tell me it's not, like with these variables, with it being in a bear trend. Bitcoin's in a bear trend, dude. Okay, anyway. That's it, dude. That's like, that's how it goes, man. Futures doing perfect, exactly. Just go sideways. Don't go up. Don't limit up. Don't limit down. If you want to wreck FYX's tendies, go sideways. Market lords, thanks. I mean, like, if TA was to be respected, the likelihood would be it's selling off, you know, but like people are just now becoming complacent, thinking, oh, since we haven't dumped yet, it's going to pump, right? That's bad. That's real bad. To just completely ignore the fact that we're still showing buyer exhaustion on both oscillators. I'm sorry, man. You do this 10 times across all markets, you're gonna fail, dude. Don't buck TA. But whatever. I guess we live in a welfare market society now where everything pumps randomly because of infinite quantitative easing. Anyway. Ethereum update? I don't know. Haven't really looked at it much, dude. I mean, what's the point, dude? Bitcoin's gonna make, wherever Bitcoin goes, Ethereum's going with it. It'd be insane to think any different, okay? So, I don't know. So it's like a rising wedge or something, right? I mean, look. So you had that. It's almost like, look, you had the demand line, you broke it, now you're back testing as resistance. It doesn't look as good as Bitcoin at all. Even if you adjust here, whatever. Where you ran up, and that was the peak right there. Yeah, it just kind of, with adjustments here, it to me looks like a rising wedge, kind of like Bitcoin. A little bit better looking, actually, of a rising wedge. It's a little bit, I don't know, more clear. Bitcoin's kind of like, is it a channel? Is it a wedge? It's close. So you had a crash, and you're in a downtrend, and you're forming a bearish consolidation, and on the 4-hour, you're showing extreme amounts of bearish divergence, buyer exhaustion. High, about the same high, an actual lower high, so it's like bearish convergence, actually. So that's not like bullish. That's bearish. That's like impending price action, reversal of the downside to much lower lows. So that's Ethereum's update. Oh my God, it's like Bitcoin. It's like I didn't even have to come to Ethereum, and it's the same analysis almost. Nice. Let me go to like all other altcoins, and they're gonna look very similar, if not identical, and they show the same freaking things. Brian P, I don't think that's gonna happen, dude. It's not. Bitcoin's not gonna go up because people are getting $1,200 worth of welfare. Okay, that's just. If Bitcoin goes up, it's going up, and it has nothing to do with welfare checks. All right. Yeah, Discord link. Let me get you one, man. Here, I'll post it real quick. There's the Discord. Join it. There's educational resources in there. So if you're like, hey, what book should I read? Go to the Discord. Go to the educational resources tab. You go there, you find them. And it's like, whoa, man. That's a lot of good info. We also have a really vibrant community that's active 24/7. There's always someone typing in our general chat around the clock. So if you want to be a part of an awesome community that are like-minded, that care about the same stuff you care about, that's why you would join. I mean, we've got like nearly 6,000 members in our Discord. Oh, excuse me. So rising wedge for Ethereum. So that being said, Bitcoin pumps. Divergence will get invalidated on Ethereum too, right? And it could go all the way up to 166 to hit the top. But again, man, it's just, that's not a good way to look at things. Oh, because it's not dumping yet, let's just ignore buyer exhaustion. Okay, dude.
Bitch ain't doing things.
Crypto Fractal tip $25. Let's get some tips up in here. Thanks, Mitch. Kings.
Bruh.
Seriously, dude? Seriously. At least it wasn't Probst. At least it wasn't Vet Moonboy. I'm about to go get a shot glass. I'm not chugging a beer. I'll just take a shot, dude. Oh. You got me, dude. Thanks. We don't know. That was a 6% chance of happening. What that John Belushi chugging. If that hits, after you get $25, you tip $25, then I have to take a shot or chug a beer. So get wrecked, me. What's the total confirmed infection rate up to now? Well, we were at 438 earlier. Now I'm refreshing 438,000 and change, and now we're at 466,000 confirmed. 21,000 dead. 113,000 recovered. Good lord. All right, let me thanks for the 657 people here. Guess y'all are just gonna, if you give me like 2 seconds, I'm gonna get the shot and we'll do it, man. You're still learning. Cryptofractal, you didn't even know it. That's the ultimate slap in the face. Could somebody reach out to Probst and let him know someone didn't even know that they could make me chug accidentally, and then Probst was trying so much yesterday to get the chug variation to go off, and we've seen Vetmoon Boy before try. All right, let me get this. It'll be like 1 minute. I'm just gonna run down, get the decanter and the glass, and I'll be right back. Okay. There you go, dude. There you go. Here's your shot. Freaking nasty, dude. Imagine enjoying taking shots. It's good, though. I'm about to get a little bit more loosey-goosey. Inhibitions are going to get lower. You know how it is. People can sometimes be goofier in those situations. So thanks again, Crypto Fractal Man. Oh god, future's green? Oh god, is that... Not really. They're just sideways. Discord link. Join us, man. So Bitcoin 6683. It's still in just that jungle of chop. Just consolidating. Almost looks like a flag, but again, I don't care. And you're showing exhaustion. Alright, so, you know, something I haven't looked at in a long time. I'm going to regret it. XRP. Let's just clean it up. Let's just axe it, dude. So much stuff on here. Hit the 1272. Wow, that's great. Same thing where it's like, see, that wick's so freaking insane.
Bruh.
Surf fishing owl tip $25. Should I buy now? Jackpot, jackpot, jackpot.
Also, surf fishing Fort Morgan, Alabama. Nice try, man. Nice attempt on my life. No jackpot. Should you buy now? I don't know, man. In this welfare market system, maybe, dude. You just go flip a coin. If you don't want to flip a coin, I mean, the answer is no. But again, like in before, it disrespects the TA, riles the upside, and people will be like, "I told you, right? I told you, man." Based on no technical analysis, just my feelings. My feelings beat TA. It's like this time. So, man, I don't even know what to say about this stupid wick, dude. What's up, D-Zam? What, no message? No hi? No anything? Thank you for the vibes throughout the morning and the day. Beautiful. So how do you anchor? Like, this wick's so stupid, man. Like, how do you even? You can't do it. It'd be like, that didn't play out. Okay, do we adjust now? I don't know, man. Right? You could just forget the wick and just start here. Right, rally up. That's the peak right there. It's the same thing, man. It's just kind of like upsloping consolidation after you crashed. That is not bullish freaking price action. My God. High on price, lower high on price, lower levels of positive momentum, lower levels of relative strength. That's bearish convergence. Really clear bearish convergence. But no, man, whatever, dude. Just pump it. Screw it. Go ahead, Bitcoin. Long the welfare, short the US dollar. I guess so, man. But they're the same thing now. Welfare is US dollar, right? So rising wedge, I feel like I'm looking at the same asset. You notice, you wonder why on my streams I haven't been looking at the altcoins, because they're the same thing. It's like the office. You know, corporate needs you to look at both of these pictures. It's the same picture. I don't know, man. You pick an S coin. How about, let's look at Tron Connect. We haven't looked at Tron Connect in a while. Oh my God, it looks like the same thing, dude. Like, just downtrend. Disgusting. 1272 fib extension, just like XRP from the previous low to high. They're hitting these fib nodes, these fib extensions, all right? Oh my God, inverse head and shoulders. What? Double bottom? Unofficial trade setup, Kings. Targets hit. Yeah. Time to clean it up. Spring cleaning on Isle S coin. You can notice how the alcohol starts hitting me. Okay. The shot. So let me guess, man. Oh yeah, it was like that, and then you just like that, and then we could say screw that, go to that, you know, same thing. We do this here and here. Oh, it's kind of like a bear flag. It's maybe not a rising wedge. It might be a bear flag, which means a much larger measured move to the downside. Ooh. 11,400 sats. That seems kind of expensive. Or that's not sats. Sorry, that's 1.1 pennies. That's expensive, dude. So you're in a downtrend. Big time downtrend. And get it. Look. Like Bitcoin, it's got its own major resistances, like Bitcoin does. 6,800, well, guess what? Instead of 6,800, just substitute 1.2 pennies. All right. If you break that, yeah, you could get a nice run to the upside. Sorry, is music too loud? It probably is. Gosh dang, dude. Probably isn't. Probably good. Hello? If pictures were movies, that one will be faster. Yeah. Yeah, this is the movie. The movie of bearish consolidation in a downtrend, in a global market recession, global economy collapsing. You've got Tron Connect that doesn't do anything, and it's showing what are we doing? On the 4 hour is about the same thing. It's bearish convergence. At least Bitcoin's showing perfect bearish divergence. All these altcoins are showing bearish convergence. They're not even making the same high. They're making lower highs, like scrubs. Tiger, you might be on the wrong stream, dude. XMR does not look the same as the others. It's different this time. Just reading chat. Okay. VIX had some odd movement this week. I don't know. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, it's like the movements on the VIX is not a good thing if you want like stable market conditions. You don't want to rise violently like you did yesterday. Because like if you rise methodically, the VIX will naturally dump. But if you have, oh my God, it's the single largest point day ever for the Dow Jones, that's going to keep volatility up. Because people are still like, what the? I mean, it's an indecision fear indicator. So big pumps like that normally don't sustain, even though we are in uncharted territory. Bitcoin's not respecting the TA. It's not respecting the TA yet, right? 10 Tuck Quantrong. Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. You only use the percentage measured move. Percentage and percentage when you're in log scale and you're doing a measured move of pattern, and you would just do the price change in linear. Like here, if this is a rising wedge on Tron Connect, then I'm going from the size of the pattern from wherever the breakout is. Let's just say hypothetically, that's all we can do right now because we haven't broken out yet. Hypothetically, if we broke out here, then a measured move puts you down around less than 1 penny, 7.4 tenths of 1 cent near the bottom of the structure. Right, forget about the percentage change, it's the price change. 3.9 tenths of 1 cent change in value, right? So, but if we were in log scale, here's log scale. And this is just for education. If you do like this, 35%. See, the thing is, it's kind of like, it's a small pattern. You're kind of zoomed in. So log scale, linear scale aren't really, like you want to stay in linear scale when you're zoomed in. So there's not going to be much of a change. It's almost the same, right? Percentage and price at this point. All right. But hey, if Bitcoin disrespects the TA, you can count on Tron Connect breaking above 1.2 pennies and rising to the top of the pattern, which would be maybe 1.4 cents. Okay, cool. Someone said XMR is not the same thing. It's different this time. Not really. Look at this. It's a channel, and then we're crashing, and everything, just the structure falls apart. It's like big wet fart, dude, on everything. We love you. Thank you so much, Falling Wedge, for doing your thing. Let's spring cleaning on all altcoins to look at now. I'm done with them. They're just dumpster fires, so they'll be treated as such. Dude, will you stop screaming? Too much screaming. Was anyone else getting annoyed? All kinds of dude, you've just built this. You've put yourself in kind of a bind here on Monero, right? Where, I don't know, you're holding your 2018 lows. That's good, man. Breaking back above critical areas of support. Very nice on Monero. Congratulations. But to say it looks different, you might be doing the marijuanas. I don't even know if marijuanas would give you... What? No, if you do the marijuanas, you're going to still see the same thing you see on Bitcoin and the others, right? You see a crash and then upsloping consolidation where the trend lines are upsloping and they converge. Converging upsloping trend lines, aka rising wedge. The way 1G would, say it. Rising wedge. Whatever, you want to be perfect here, 1Z2, like you haven't even like 1, 2, 3, 4. Haven't even really touched it 5 times, but still extremely similar. Don't even give me that. You're just trolling, dude. You say this doesn't look the same or about the same as everything else. I just felt like screaming. Is that what you mean, Trevor? Your quote's terrible. All right, so best case scenario is going on right now for FYX losing his tendies. We're not really doing anything. Perfect. Do this for the next 12 hours and XYX will be singing the blues. And it'll be his first time in his life. He's like, oh my God, I feel the blues, man. I don't know. I think when Robinhood stopped working, he felt the blues a little bit. I don't know, man. He's young. He's a young buck. When I started working out of college, my career job, one of the supervisors just kept calling me the young buck. Well, guess what? No longer the young buck. Now FYX is the young buck. All right, Fritz is on the marijuanas. He says he can confirm he sees the same. All right, we've refuted whoever was talking about XMR earlier. Who are you? Florian 1? What kind of drugs you got to be on for this to be different than Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin, and the others? Daniel, that's like weird, okay? That's like, I don't even know how to answer that. This is not really a political stream, right? God forbid we, sometimes, unfortunately, politics does intertwine with economics or finance. So we do have to cover it because right now it's kind of pivotal what the government does. The longer we sit and do nothing, the deeper the recession's gonna be. Did you take some drinks, man? Now, FLX at this point is becoming meme of the year. It does look the same, DZAM. Exactly, it does. It really does. Let's just pick another S coin, chat, shall we? 6701 on Bitcoin. Oh my God, it's all over. It's all over now, dude. Actually, I mean, same structure, right? Consolidation, but you're talking about a downtrend. You've kind of held this light of Jesus, man.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, dude.
Surf Fishing Owl tipped $25, but it's different this time. Jackpot, jackpot, jackpot.
No, it is not, man. It's not different this time. That's kind of the way I feel, though, right? It's like, oh, what? Everyone's saying it's different. This asset's different than that. This S coin's different than Bitcoin. But it still looks the same. But if you have what's cool about this, hey, we did it. We're looking at a chart, and like somehow the channel didn't get completely obliterated. And just, you never had a candle close outside of it. Nice. So you've broken out, technically. But man, what a major resistance at $5.34 on Ethereum Classic. That's nuts, dude. Look at that. It's like a steel wall of resistance on the upside and downside. Break that, man. Could have a nice run. But if you don't, you're just going to go down with everything else and test these strong supports on the bottom side, right? I mean, you literally hit lower prices than you did in December 2018 when Bitcoin hit 3,800. You went down to, for seconds, moments, $3.08. So let's look at it like this. We know it kind of still looks like a rising wedge of some sort. It's going to do what Bitcoin does, but let's just say Bitcoin breaks the upside. And we're looking at Ethereum Classic, and and we know there's a higher multiplier for Ethereum Classic than there is for Bitcoin. It has hit a 236 too. Has not hit a common retrace. Like Bitcoin has hit a common retrace. It's in between the golden zone. This asset is not. This is underperforming Bitcoin in its recovery. Understand that. Where Bitcoin is around, if say this was Bitcoin currently is around $7.80. Maybe a little $7.50. We know if this was to rise to make a common retrace between $6.94 and $9.35. Common retrace areas, but dude, I'm telling you, if Bitcoin dumps, this thing's going down again. If Bitcoin pumps, at least we got targets, right? How nice is that? You got them right here on Ethereum Classic. We could draw some bearish consolidation if you want. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be some sort of wedge or slow consolidation, whatever. Oh boy, FYX, it's getting real bad for you, man. You're praying for a huge pump or dump. Heck, man, he's probably not even watching. He's probably just staring at the screen, staring at the futures chart. And he's saying, yeah, DZAM. I think of it more like Sauron and the Nine, right? The Nazgul. Like they all do their own thing, but when Sauron calls, when Sauron beckons, all the scrubs or all the the Nine Nazgul, they follow, they beckon. Wait, they are beckoned, so they go and do Sauron's bidding or something. Super nerdy. Do I recommend any drugs? No, Florian. Yes, life. The drug of life. But it seems like we're kind of being deprived of life right now, are we not? The government mandate. We're going to put the economy and life on hold due to lack of hustle. It's all your fault. So here we go. Future is sliding now. Someone said their puts got wrecked. Well, maybe you could recoup some of those losses by open tomorrow if you're lucky. I don't know, man. Futures are insane. I don't know if futures have ever really been this insane before, where we're limiting up, limiting down like almost every day. It's nuts. What is it? 5-year treasury? Oh my god. What? Crash? What are you talking about? I mean, didn't everything crash? Is this what you're saying? The US 5-year government bonds? Definitely not looking at this 4 hour. Maybe look at this in the weekly. It crashed, but it's been crashed, right? It's not news. I mean, at this point, you could almost be like, double bottom, XABCD stuff. This isn't even like a free market, isn't it? Like the government is just buying this, or the Fed, central banks are just like buying this crap now. Am I wrong here? Like they've got all kinds of crazy measures in place now. Look though, where you're bouncing off 2012 levels. Wow, other than that, man, it's never been that low. Jeez, you're at all-time lows pretty much, hitting an ice line. But I mean, look, you got your dump, and then you've rallied, and you're selling off again, and at this lower low technically than where traders set it up before. You're making much higher levels of strength, almost inexistent levels of negative momentum. So impending price action versus the upside, you're getting a little bit of 2.39% today. You'd think this is an area where it would rally. You truly do. I mean, you've got variables in the daily. No, there's enough on the weekly. I mean, if you keep going, if you close the week maybe above 0.615%, then you could be piercing lining. Big time bullish divergence. Look at the weekly divergence. Look, this clear, discernible low, and the next low, and then you've got just much higher levels of relative strength. So this is like, if the technicals play out, which I don't know with this Rudy Poo market now, I don't know. I mean, you think it, I'm just telling you how to read a chart, right? And this would imply maybe if you're showing some weekly bullish divergence at all-time lows, and if you got the government intervening in this stuff, maybe it rallies here. US 5-year. What's up, Dustin? Federal own everything. Yeah, it's projected, but when this is all said and done, Fed's gonna own up to like $6 to $8 trillion worth of assets. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Welfare home kings, man. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Bat, where's the Bitcoin, man? God, you were close, dude.
Welfare _home kings tip $24.89. It's different this time, because there is no way this tip will be exactly $25. 168.1446581 BAT.
Someone has gotten it, whether it's you or someone else, someone has found a way to tip $25 on the dot, even with the fees. So I don't know how one can do it. I think you've gotten lucky before, right? Yeah, you have your own set of variables, right? Your own adversity when you tip with crypto and you try to hit $25 on the dot for that variation chance. Well, Jeremy, man, I mean, like, you can say it's no one's gonna pay attention, or how can anyone take it seriously? Dude, it's like just technical analysis, man. Oh my god, gold's showing a double bottom, or a potential double bottom at the time. So close, dude. Look at that.
Bruh.
24.91. You guys are so close. You can keep trying, man. I just don't think you're gonna get to 25, man. Heck, I might flip a coin if you get 25.
The Marharawanas. No muting if it hits chug. 24.38653000 die.
The marijuanas. No muting if it hits chug. Dude, remember, if you tip me in crypto, it's another animal. Because you may not get 25. You have to tip me $25 and like 24 cents or something for it to hit. But then he might be off by 1 cent. Not easy, dude. Oh my god. No rising wedge here. Sorry, it's not crypto either. So. This is the way it all ended. This is the quad screen we normally look at during the morning streams, right? Where just, man, freaking early NASDAQ, Q's getting, not wrecked, but just Q's, blah. Alright, like Dow Jones, 21,193. It hit a very critical resistance point at 21,700. That was the target. You know, we were streaming, we said, oh my god, we need to fill the gap. We filled the gap, and then we rallied, we started rallying. It's like, we could very well see this. It was like 400 or 500 points off. Almost seemed like inconceivable that we would rally to that, but we did today. And then, you know, you churned for hours, and then the last hour, Bernie Sanders tweets, and then the market craps out. That's Dow Jones. S&P, we've looked at it already, and then you got the NASDAQ down here. And very disappointing. Blah. Gold starting to be disappointing. I mean, it looks like bullish consolidation, but this could, again, come down to back test 1550 if you're not lucky, right? Forget the S-Coins, go to Bitcoin. Oh my god. It's like we literally went to the S-Coins to prove a point this stream. That, like, why have I not been going to the S-Coins in the past couple weeks? Because they're the same freaking thing as Bitcoin. Because people will be like, could you look at this S-Coin for me, please? Thank you so much. It's like, what's the point, dude? When you can just look at the real thing. Right here, man. God, dude, I'm like losing too much weight or something. I don't know. I'm sure it's looking weird. Yeah, this is the Jubilee Connect, yes. Hello, dead chat. Things dead chat. Been live now for 1 hour, 10 minutes.
Bruh.
I guess we can do it. Look on the whatevers. Who cares, right? Yep.
Bruh.
Hello? Home base. It's a futures chart now. Oh my god, man. So you got like less than an hour till another daily candle close, and if you close in 48 minutes below 6,800, it's not a good thing, because on the daily, closing below 6,800 is, again, failing to break a critical overhead historical resistance. Look. Here. Listen. Right? We hit it once. We hit it yesterday. We're now hitting it again. And we're still failing. What the F? You got to break it, man. You got to break 6,800. And you really want a daily close confirmation if you really want to see 7,400. We haven't had any confirmation yet. Your positive momentum is continuing to build. You haven't seen any negative momentum since March 20th now. 5 days. Sorry, man. I know we're not supposed to put much credence on volume in crypto, because most trading's done OTC anyway. Receding volume on higher prices. Uh-oh. In the golden zone. Here's your downtrend. Here's your bearish trend you were asking about. Oh my god, how do you know it's a bearish trend? Well, why don't you look at this chart? We haven't been looking at the daily very often because we don't need to. We look at it once, twice, we go back to 4 hour and see that structure. Gold Cooper, you're here. Hype for the dead chat. Let's go. I don't know what kind of... YouTube's not adding anything. YouTube's live streaming is never going to get better, dude. It's going to stay terrible. We're always going to get 20-second delays. Perfect. Sub GT, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So does anyone know exactly when that jobless claims are going to be reported? Maybe before open tomorrow? Is that real? Somebody? Anyone at all? I don't know. Oh, they did add something somehow? Whoa, dude, that's showing that they're working hard, Wayne Batson. Shadow banning people that don't deserve it and adding their stupid logo. Great. It's not even their logo. They acquired the company. Oh, I guess it's their logo because of that. They didn't create this, dude. They just took it over and ruined it. Good job. Yeah, people saying the hash rate dropped on Bitcoin. I don't really know too much what that means. Like, does it mean less people are using it or something? I'm but simple TA, man. I don't know, man. So it's been a long day for me, of course, right? And anytime I stream in the morning, like, it's kind of crazy. I'm streaming in the afternoon, right, too. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. Oh, sorry, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. 7:30 for me. Zach K, yeah, man. Well, glad to do it, man. I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity. Seriously. Just kind of tired now, man. That shot kind of killed me. That shot me, right? Less miners, okay. Uh-oh. People turning off miners. Monka S, chat. Monka S. I don't know, man. Not much live price. It's almost like the Bitcoin market's been closed for the past week, right? Futures doing exactly what FYX doesn't want. FYX wants a limit up or limit down tonight, today, or he's screwed. Daniel said he heard on the news tonight that there were 3 million jobless claims in the United States because of Corona Connect. Well, you know, man. Meh. Probably a good number. It's like, you know, it's between 1 and 3 million. Anything like above 3 million, anything below 1 million is gonna be a huge surprise. So you gotta think, like, if everyone knows it's gonna be terrible, anything between 1 and 3 is gonna be like normal. Anything above it, terrible. Anything below it, amazing, miracle. It's not gonna happen though. And no, it's not gonna be below 1 million, dude. It can't be, based on the fact that we know the hospitality number is just one sector, just hotels. Now, we're not talking restaurants. We got 2.3 million hospitality workers. 2 million are out of work. There you go. That's 2 million. That's one industry, dude. How the F can it even only be 3 million with that kind of number we know we have? Not exciting. It's just, I'm kind of anxious. I might lose sleep over just wanting to know what the freaking number is, you know? It'd be so much, dude. What's up, Chris? Pause. Thanks for the sub, dude. It's design.
Bruh.
Thanks for the 5. Thanks for the bat in the jar. Much love. Sorry. Shot has thrown me off. I mean, you take a shot, man. I don't do shots often, so it's like, when I do. See Michael Bolden saying, CNBC reported today that California had 1 million claims in the last 2 weeks. So what does that tell you, dude? Yeah. Let's look here, listen. Initial claims. I don't know what I'm looking at here. This is from G-Funk. Alright, this is him saying tomorrow's jobless claims expected between 1.5 and 2 million. Doesn't look like we have prices, but doesn't look like we have prices that in already. Come on, dude. That in already? That are in, maybe? So initial claims is, I mean, sure, yeah, but I don't know, dude, if you're gonna, really? What does that mean? Does that mean that, we're gonna go down to, for the S&P, that would be like 300? No way. But I get it, yeah, I mean, S&P will go down. But I think that the jobless claims number is going to go up higher than the S&P. I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's an interesting chart. Nice correlation there, right? Very cool. Cool chart. If you know, the green is the initial claims, okay, and then the orange is the S&P 500 index, okay. And here is 2000. This is the global financial crisis. Here is the tech bubble pop, the lows. So no idea where they were going next, man. Gross. Nice chart though, dudes. Dude, this is perfect. FYX is going to lose his tendies if this stays the same. Get wrecked, FYX, man. The tendies. No tendies, man. Please don't go sideways. That's what he's saying right now. Dear diary. If we go sideways, I'll lose all my tendies. Yeah, it's called limit down, limit up, fishhead.
Can suppress futures? SPX possible inverse head and shoulders on hourly. I know it's insignificant, but I feel like it's more significant with this volatility. Thanks for all you do.
If you're talking about the futures, Fishhead, on the 60-minute, S&P or Dow Jones. Oh, SPX, possible inverse head and shoulders on the hourly. On the futures. He's not saying the ES. Wait a second. So I think these are different questions. You're talking about the futures of the SPX, but then you're saying the SPX itself. I get you. Now that rally we had kind of made things a little weird. If we wouldn't have pumped so much today, I could have been inclined to say the same, maybe. And I think it's actually maybe visible potentially on the 4-hour. Maybe not. Nah, never mind. Not really. Yeah, you'd have to come all the way down to 22.92. I know what you're saying, though. I remember. Right. So this higher high makes it kind of weird. Your neckline's all like janky. Right. You'd have to come all the way down to 22.77 to match that left shoulder, which isn't real. This isn't real yet. Okay. Why not come down to 23.47? Why not come down here, test this, and go no lower? Test and bounce then. Right? That seems like more likely. I mean, I'd prefer you don't fall lower than this. If you do, you're going to fill the gap down at like 22.30. And that's lower than this. So if you get this low, or maybe where that shoulder would be, why are you not going to go to fill the gap? Right? I don't know, man. I think it had a chance. I was thinking about that same thing looking at it today because we were just looking at that neckline. Once we broke this, we exploded to the upside. That's what we were watching. It was awesome price action coverage today because we were just waiting for this to break. And when it did, which is boom, boom. I mean, like for the next 3 hours, we were pumping. But since we've done that, it kind of destroys any kind of neckline. I mean, a neckline like this isn't really helpful, dude. Right? Upsloping necklines are real. Bulkowski talks about them, but you prefer, horizontal necklines or maybe slightly down sloping. But go, maybe it's a broadening bottom, dude. No pattern. I wouldn't worry about it, man. Don't overthink it. Really tough to draw patterns, or really tough to have patterns develop when the news drives so much of this market right now because we have unstable conditions. Algos are set for day trading and high volatility intraday. It's not an investor's market anymore, so we gotta let some of this volatility subside. And you just think logically, if we are going to sell off more tomorrow, 2350, great area where we could bounce. That's 2018 lows. FYX's tendies are destroyed now because we're not dumping anymore. Come on, Bitcoin, do something. 66.77. Market's closed for a week now, pretty much. I'm getting tired now, dude. Long day. Got a lot done. Just the shot, of whiskey's like. You know how it goes, man. Oh my god. Double top. I wash my hands of this. You understand my analysis. You get where I'm at. Disappointed, man. Hashtag.
Hashtag disappointed tip $25. I was outside your boardroom window at close yesterday waiting to catch your PC. Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked.
Yeah, but hashtag disappointed, man. I said if we do not hit the single highest point gain ever, I will throw my PC out the window in all caps because the whole Discord was losing their minds, man. Discord sometimes becomes what we call a zoo. And so when it becomes a zoo, I'll sometimes just, make fun of everybody by being also stupid, silly. And yeah, but we did end up having the single largest point day ever yesterday. So guess what? I didn't have to throw my PC out the window even if I was gonna. I had no obligation because it played out. Boom, get wrecked. Thanks, disappointed, for the 25 contribution and the attempt on my life. Good try. More goddess the CCP probes, man, and the motherland is shortly the VIX. FYX's Tindy is being placed right in Putin's pocket. Sideways connect. Oh my god. So we're trying to say pretty much that FYX is un-American because he's just giving his money away to the Russians. Unbelievable. To the Soviets, man. I've had it up to here with FYX. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess, yeah, well, me and the mods being zookeepers. I don't know, some of y'all just need to chill out in the general chat in Discord, dude, because you're pissing off the mods, okay? That's all I can say, man. I'm like kind of the consigliere between the mods and the zoo, where I'm like, look, man, just relax. Alright? We will see jobs, the jobless claims report, not jobs, yeah, whatever you want to call it. We will see it, what is it, 30 or 1 hour before open? So, yeah, we'll get pre-market price action for sure. In before, huge pump or huge dump or nothing at all. Skyward says, don't get me started, man. Skyward, your mic's on, dude. OCN's available America #1 cryptocurrency, man. Of course, dude. Hold on, let's see here. Let's check this. It's still there. It's still here. Oh my god, dude. Look. Dude, could you please look at OCN coin, sir? So I'll give you multiple rupees or rubles. Please, sir, look at OCN. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. You just don't understand. OCN coin is the future of the world. You're so delusional to think that it isn't. What is wrong with you, chat? OCN. Oh my god, dude. Dude, you just don't get it. It's coming, man. It's gonna... Look, we're showing bullish divergence on the daily, man. If only you got it, man. If only you knew. You just don't, dude. 10 times better than Ripple.
Potential Adam and Eve target. 4.11610000 die.
JD, oh dude, forget about it. We're screwed. We're just gonna go to 7400 and screw TA. All right. I don't know, man. We can go from the wicks. We can go from candle. We could be conservative as F here. From the neckline that I haven't drawn. The neckline's pretty much 57.76. Go figure, right? I mean, a 100% measured move of like a double top, or if it became a real double top, 100% measured move is 46.05. So there you go, JD. Thanks for the die connect. Please check out Pundycoin.
Is that a joint?
What's up, Mobius? Thanks for the 420 super chat. Very cool. Once the corporate socialism bill passes, politicians will go home for spring vacation. Dude, who knows, man? Everything's broken now. The whole system broke. The one that we decided to create in 2008 because that was all we had, and it's now broken. And so now it's like, what are we going to do? Let's just throw money at the problem. I don't know if that's going to do much, but create tons of inflation. Well, inflation's already started. Indirect inflation's real, right? You go to a supermarket now with your gloves on and your mask on. There are no more 2-for-1 deals. Here's a Walmart deal, dude. This gone now. Well, there are no deals. It's like you're going to be paying higher prices on goods and services now. You will see. That is inflation. It doesn't, like, your money doesn't have to be, like, less valuable. All that has to happen is businesses around the world that were negatively affected by this crash, this crisis, all they're going to do is just raise their prices to make up for the losses. And you're going to get it. You're going to feel the effing effect. It's coming, chat. And there's nothing you can do about it. It does suck, man. It really is awful. But anyway, that's why you want to pick up a big scuba ocean coin, man. I'm just kidding. Please never, ever do that. Get wrecked. Soviets. Get destroyed. All right. Thanks to 700 people tuned in. Thanks for the 300 likes. You know, we had like 400 plus likes. We almost had 500 likes on the day stream. What happened, man? What is this? Is the morning stream better than the evening stream now? Dang, dude. That made me kind of sad in pants. Two-for-one deals are simply advertising. They end quick. Well, they're ended now. They're really ended. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not just like two-for-one deals. It's also like just the cost of goods and services will just inevitably go up, and it already has gone up. It's not price gouging if the game theory plays out where every company agrees on it, right? Every company is like, yep, we're all going to raise prices at the same time. Screw these low prices, dude. We're done with it. We're going the other way now. Of course, might be. Absolutely. That's why I've been streaming 13 morning bells in a row. Why would I get in trouble for saying get wrecked Soviets? Talking about their failed system. It collapsed like in 89. Thanks, Chernobyl. You kind of bankrupted them. Dips, pips, and rips. Oh yeah, man. It's fun, dude. TA's not being respected on Bitcoin. It's not played out, ya boy Huss. It's like you can have a divergence, but maybe, you know, look, we got a new day in 26 minutes, man. So what about the new day where we failed for the third freaking time to break 6,800? Maybe it's time after that. Oh my god, I coughed. It's all over. Oh my god. Thanks for all the new subs today. We had a pretty nice influx. I'm at 23,525 subs now, chat. So it's a long journey to 24K. Such a grind, dude. Without doing static videos anyway. A better society to live in for millions of people for decades. Oh yeah, is that true, Blarg, dude? The Soviets provided a good society to live in? According to their State Department, I think. Is that where you got that info? Also, D-Dub, thanks for the $4.20 or the 4 New Zealand dollars. Devastated, obliterated, eviscerated, immolated, capitulated. The New Zealand dollar, also known as the Sauron, or the Hobbit, whatever you want to call it. Well, not as bad as the Australian dollar that fell well below its 2009 lows. I don't really know where you are, dude. You're just kind of in no man's land.
No shot worries. Can we look at tap?
Sure, we can look at tap, dude. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. You crashed, you're rallying. No divergence, no pattern development, no edge on this market for a trade. I mean, what do you want, dude? Break back above 59.293 or you're screwed, right? You can see what you're below right now. You are below 2006 levels. So you got to get back above that. That's a major area of resistance. You break that, then right after you're going to deal with like 6.2. I don't see much of a pattern here, dude. It's like you rounded out, kept making lower highs. This distribution kept happening over and over and over. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then just the bottom fell out when the crisis happened. So there's like, what can we even look at here? Look at the weekly. Oh my God, it's just disgusting. So you get it on the weekly, right? Staying below this critical area long enough, there is no support. Right, you may be going back to back test it, but eventually, if this stays the same, you could very well see yourself down at 0.52 and all the way down to 0.48951. So technical damage has been done. You've got to get back above 0.59804. That's real talk. So bad news for the New Zealand Sauron dollar to the US dollar. Disgusting, dude. Friggin' gross, man. Friggin' gross. I haven't looked at tap in a while. Wow, what is that? This friggin' support it's at. Perfect, beautiful support. I'll tell you one thing though. We had some 1618. Look at this low to high I had plotted. I don't know when, but you went down since the crash. You touched the wood. I mean, like, that's it, dude. 1618.
I told all my friends about your channel, but they aren't interested in self-improvement. Need new friends. Thanks for being you, my brother.
Dude, I don't even have real life friends that watch my stream, dude. They're like, oh, you stream. They don't watch me, dude. I mean, occasionally, you know, we'll have a couple friends come in every month or two, say hi. It's whatever, man. It's a lonely game. Technical analysis charts. I don't know. It's something I love. Everyone has their own passions in life, so you got to find yours and stick with it, man. So I'm just so happy I've got a community of people that care about the same thing I care about, and it just continues to build every single day. It's a friggin' blessing, man. Thanks for the file. So it's like you had this disgusting downtrend, and then you just started breaking out, and you started going sideways, and you were never able to break this 59, 53 area. Right, 59, 53, big resistance, right? That was the problem. You could just never break it, and you just kind of double topped here, and then just the bottom fell out. That was the support right here. Look left. You see it. And now here you are. You're just at this support now. 2010, 2011, 2012 levels. Alright, you never even got down to 3087, which is a 2009 low, and it's definitely a support looking left. Oh, just so much support, dude. It's like it didn't grow. It's just like it kind of methodically grew over time, but it's just like, look how many supports there are. It's like, my God, I would hope you would bounce here at these levels eventually. Jeez. Oh my God, is it a dragon, man? It might be a dragon. Yeah, I mean, you're showing some daily bullish divergence, low, lower low. Okay, let me just get the channel out of here, since at this point it's just, you know, that's freaking gorgeous, man. I don't really see much of a pattern yet, dude. You could probably plot this like everything else. It's a channel, but it's gonna follow the major indices, right? It's gonna follow And Dow Jones gonna fall, follow the S&P, Nasdaq, whatever. So I don't see much opportunity here, like, because my focus is on the indices. This is gonna probably do what the indices do. So it's like, why would it's like the altcoins. We just literally did like a.
Can you look at TSLA? You think the port down?
What's up, Kevin? Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. But you notice how we looked at all the altcoins today, or many altcoins, and it's like they all look the same. So it's like, why have I not been looking at altcoins? Because I know they're gonna look like Bitcoin. Coors Beverage looks like the indices. Just terrible. Dumpster fire. All kinds of support, all kinds of resistance. You're diverging, so you could rally. Congratulations. Up or down. Well, I mean, this thing's retracing. Very nice. Look how it retraced. From the low point to high point, 78%. It even fell below the critical support just to go down and touch the 786 like the Jesus man. So now that that has helped us, thank you. It's no longer relevant. So we delete it. And now we would Fibonacci from your high point to low point to see that we haven't even quite hit the 382 yet. The common retrace area for Tesla is we're close to it, very close, between 585 and 731. There's no edge on the daily. There's no divergence. There's nothing, right? I mean, it's like a straight line down. You had a double top, whatever, double top with the confirmed lower high and the measured move hit and beyond. But now, there's no pattern. So it's like it can go to these areas. It would commonly go to these areas and then reverse majorly here, which is like 585, 658, or 731. And then after it reverses again, then we get like a double bottom or a slightly lower low. And then that's when we start developing that edge in the market, that double bottom, or we get the divergence or something. We just don't have anything yet, man. Hello? The TA never stops, man. That's right. Thanks for the 700 people here. And thanks for the 352 likes. Dang, man. 16 minutes till your daily candle close. Imagine buying Tesla at 900. Dude, that was the 3618. Legit, the 3618 fib extension. We were covering it every day. It double topped at the 3618 fib extension, and that was it. That was. I think a lot of people probably bought up there. So much FOMO, so crazy, such high premium. It's like, it's gonna go to 1,000. You're buying it, so you're saying you're gonna make $100 or something? Just so much you could lose. How's Bitcoin climbing, Monster? It's not. It's literally not climbing. It's stuck sideways between 64 and 6,800. That's not up. I'm sorry. You go up, go down. You go to 6,400, you're not dumping. You go to 6,800, you're not pumping. You're just going sideways for a week now. Oh my god, Pundycoin's only 2 cents away from dying? That's not true, is it? Well, we gotta go to that to see that, dude. It is. Oh my god. Is this the same chart? Where is the... Is that the... It has the most data? I guess. I don't know. Dude, I remember that guy from Australia who would like always come in here and request the crappiest coins ever, dude. Like, I mean, it'd be like, what is the request this time, buddy? Could you look at Cloak Coin or Pundy Coin? I mean, this is how I learned about some of these assets from this guy. I don't know where he is now. He's somewhere out there in Australia doing something, dude. Playing the didgeridoo or something, but no, not BitBay. Not BitBay. Scrub. It's a boy, dude. We looked at this ironically the other day or something stupid. Wait, why is this 168? Renee, what the heck? This is the one we were looking at. The other one, though. Wait. Hey, look, 2 sats. We were at 31 sats. Now it's 2 sats on Bittrex. I don't even get it now. I don't even understand. Is it time to go all in? Well, we've kind of range bound between 1 sat and 3 sats. So you kind of would be buying high or kind of buying in the middle for Pundy Coin. So you probably want to wait till you get to 1 sat before you trade this range, man.
Bruh.
Jesus. What a joke, man. Wow. Sexbot's getting real explicit. Get the F out of here. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's a depression chart. That's all you can say about it. 12 minutes till your daily candle close. Thanks for the 700. I'm sorry, 700 people are being subjected to Pundy Coin right now. That is not what we're trying to do. Renee brought it up. Blame Renee. Yeah, dude, it can go to -1 sats. It means if you own this trash asset, you owe them money. You owe the exchange money. You owe them Satoshis. And it's your own fault. Okay. So Bitcoin, which is the inverse of gold. Someone keeps asking about gold again. Sure, dude. 11 minutes, dude. I guess at this point, just sticking around till the close, dude. The inverse, right? Where you had a double bottom instead of a... So we're looking at Bitcoin right now, chat. You know? Oh, wait, we're not. And so it's, it rallied and it's gone nowhere today. I'm talking this morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern when I was live. We were at $1,615 an ounce. We're at $1,611. You're just sideways. You're losing your positive momentum, meaning we could sell off soon. You went to a deep retrace from your high to low. Yeah, it's possible. Is there a bearish divergence in 60 minute? Not really. No, it's okay. It's not, there was buyer exhaustion and you sold off and you're going sideways now. There's no buyer exhaustion on any significant time scale on gold. I'm sorry. It's not that terrible. It's not bad. It just looks like it's just creating some sort of pennant or a form of consolidation. Don't make fun of Bundy Coin, dude. I can't believe this guy. I can't believe this guy. I mean, just think about it. That's the hilarity of it. Like, you would have... if Pundy had a good marketing team, they allocated their dollars to a marketing team good enough, like, you could have had an army of people that truly believed in Pundy Coin. And at one time, I think people did. That's why people were requesting that crap all the time. And that is why it's now a meme. It's such a joke. But we knew when it was at 120 something sats, it was an effing joke. It was like our whipping boy. We made fun of it all the time. That and BCN before it got delisted too. Ryan Jordan says he Googled Bitcoin technical analysis and I was on the first page. He said, glad I found you. Thanks, man. Are you new? Or are you just trying to tell me that because you want to let me know I'm not shadow banned? Thanks, dude, either way. You're talking to us about my boy Pundycoin. I am. We're talking crap about it, man. So we got OCN. All right, that's like the Mount Rushmore of loser scrub coins. All right, OCN, Pundycoin, BCN. Well, we can add a couple more to the trashiest S coins ever, Mount Rushmore. Those three are solidified, all right? Thoughts on the Bitcoin halving? It's going to happen soon, and it's going to get more difficult for miners to gain a reward from mining Bitcoin, right? So, though it's the third halving ever, it will be certainly the first where we're going through a global recession. So, no idea how it's going to go, man. No one does. So, there's no point in even thinking about it. BitConnect, I don't know, man. Like, weren't there ones that, like, yeah, BitConnect was certainly one. You know, that's kind of like maybe the George Washington of pathetic loser scrub coins, right? But I don't know, man. Just the ones that like people were, you know, back in the day before a lot of y'all watched, there were just still so many projects that people were just, oh, it was just like diarrhea of the mouth, dude. Oh, remember Flexicoin? Them coming in with, we're not bots, bro. We're real people, man. Can't believe this guy. We're gonna make you famous, dude. Flexicoin. Electronium is another one. Yeah, dude. What a joke. I made it, man. Litecoin Cash.
Bruh.
What? What is Litecoin Cash?
$25. Pundy is the worst coin ever. Drink, drink, drink.
Thanks, Litecoin Cash, for the $20. That's the first time I've ever read those words before together. Anyone else seen that? Thanks, dude, for the attempt on my life. Meh. Dang, dude, I am on that. Holy crap. Hey, y'all, I'm not shadow banned. Bitcoin technical analysis. I'm like the first thing that pops up on videos. Hype. Dude, is it the same for y'all? Type in Mitch, or not, don't even type in Mitch rate. Don't do that. Type in Bitcoin technical analysis on Google. What happens? Let me try it. So clearly not shadow banned, right? Oh, I'm second here. See, for probes, I'm 1. But here, that's not bad, man. Not bad at all. Not bad, man. Who's this Mitch Rega? Sweet. 5 minutes, chat. 5 minutes so your daily candle close. Just kind of running the clock out till then. All right. Don't get aggressive here. I mean, my stream uptime today is over 5 hours. So what more could you even ask for? Let's go, dude. Imagine that, right? And my growth is like still pretty. Yeah, it's kind of in existence still. XRP Cash, Litecoin Cash, Litecoin Connect. Everything's a connect now. That's the beauty. I love it about our community is like, that was it. Everything's a connect. I'm first when you search, Josh. That's weird. Why? How does that possible? How it's different? Algos or something? Litecoin Cash is 540th place coin market cap. All right, dude, all in. Xerox, I don't know, dude. For some people, I do pop up. For some, I don't. It's so weird. I guess it's like SEO socialism, right? Redistribution of views. Personal algos connect. Yeah, there we go. $25,000 subscriber party in Napa Valley, or just Napa. You'll host me. Is Napa Valley the same thing as Napa? Or is that some planet from Dragon Ball Z? I'm no longer shadow banned for FYX. Well, that's all that matters. Let's check on his tendies. His tendies are screwed right now, dude. These are the most screwed tendies for anyone who's betting on volatility. I mean, it's kind of climbing a little bit. I don't know. That's not what you want. You either need to boom or bust soon, FYX, or you're screwed. Oh, Linda Coin and Yanny Coin. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Isn't that, y'all remember the dress? Anyone remember when Linda Coin, Yanny Coin, and then you had like this blue dress? If you looked at it blue, some people looked at it and it was yellow. That was like the same thing that was going on at that time. I remember. Napa is Dragon Ball Z, is it? Get wrecked, dude. Oh, I have a better social score. Good, good. Yeah, that's true. So if you, hey, probes, you need to log out of your accounts, clear your catches, and then search again. I bet y'all won't show up, dude. Did Napa get destroyed, dude? Spoiler alert. I mean, if you hadn't seen what happens to Napa, then you're never going to see it. And you might as well just be happy that it's been spoiled for you. I think that's where Goku became a Super Saiyan for the first time ever. So be grateful. Remember, chat, we're going through difficult times, but according to Panda Express, you will overcome difficult times. Free advertising, Panda Express, man. COVID-19, TA. I don't think there is a COVID-19. That'd be crazy if there was COVID. Oh my God, look at this. COVID deaths. Chat, we're going parabolic. 18,615 right now. It's lagging. No, we're at 21,162. This is not updating very well. Sorry, chat. That's cool though. There's stuff. There's like data confirmed in the US. Is this 53,000? No, see these suck because they're outdated. You got 65,285 confirmed cases in the US, and the trading view chart is 53,736. So it's up 23%, but it's up more, man. MLG, Mountain Dew, Doritos. I mean, it'd be cool, but we can't even, it's all like, I'm looking at John Hopkins. All right, coronavirus.jhu.edu/map.html. And that's like real updated stuff. None of this updates. It's all behind. How can you fib a chart when it hasn't reached a peak? It has not pulled back at all. FYX is losing it, man. He's freaking out. FYX, you got put in timeout, dude. Get wrecked. Your tendies also completely wrecked, man. Sideways. Alright. So, chat, it is true. Yay, a new day has been born, but unfortunately, chat, once more, you failed to break above on the daily, above 6,800. You failed. What's wrong with you? Third time rejected. Where, man? Just look left, and you can see how important it is, how critical it is. I mean, you're eventually, if you break it, you're going to the moon. But if you don't, you're going to the abyss. You get that, right? Resistance, over and over and over. Historic. It's a big deal, man. They're not a joke. It's serious. So a good start to Bitcoin on the daily at 67, 68. You're up 1% already. Excuse me. Sorry, let me get it out. Are we cool now? Oh, you were so close, Waves Platform, dude. Valiant effort, sir.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yes, we do. Mitch-Ray TA coin on Waves.
Waves Platform tipped $24.99. We have some pretty trashy coins too, don't we, Mitch? 167.68451165 bad.
Thank you for the 167 bat connects. Who was that? Man, 1 penny off. Ouch. That was probably the one too that would have had to make me take another shot. I'm sorry, man. Look at that. Look at that. That was it? Uh-oh. Dude, if things don't turn around soon, if that was it, dude, yeah, you might be... See, like, you got to see it play out. But you're already starting to show positive. That's not, I mean, that's like pathetic. You should be seeing follow the price action. You should be seeing more negative momentum building, not positive momentum building. But again, a lot of time left. This very well could break to the upside if because we're in a welfare market now. Whatever. Unlimited QE. You get it. Trades fail. And markets can definitely stay irrational longer than we can stay solvent. All right. It's not even showing up who it was. I don't know, man. You were close. Real close. Yeah, MRTA Coin Connect. Up $58 on the new day. It's like as soon as the new day happened, boom. Started moving a little bit, right? All right, y'all. So I made it, man. I was doing all I could to make it, and it is possible, right? You can do all the right things, but trades can still fail. The divergence can still just fail to happen. I mean, it's not over yet. It's not broken. It's not like, but it's just like, I don't know, man. The longer you linger, you think that the negative memo would keep building, and it would be larger. It would not be smaller. You would need to sell off soon. You're starting to run out of time now. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Robin Good. That's right. The Charizard Chaser. Thanks for the $4.99. Did you ever get the Charizard Pokemon card, dude? And that was the rare one. That was the one that everyone in intermediate school wanted. Or yearned for. Holy crap. Oh, it was you, Stadium Kings? Nice try, man. So close. Calibrate for next time, dude. So, alright. You know, you have clarity now. You have vision. We have jobless claims numbers coming out before market open tomorrow. So be ready for it. It could be terrible. It's going to be in the millions. Futures right now are wrecking FYX's tendies. It's not volatile, but the volatility could pick up at any time, any moment this evening. We could dump, we could pump. You just don't know yet. Sideways kills FYX. So worst case scenario is going on for him right now. Good.
Bruh.
Just kidding. But that's stock market. Failed to break 2350 today. And we dumped in the last hour. For Bitcoin, you're exhausted. Impending price action versus the downside is what right now the chart is telling us. But we're living now in a welfare market system everywhere now. Just helicopter money just everywhere. Everywhere. So maybe Bitcoin runs up one more time. If it runs up one more time, maybe you get triple MACD bearish divergence at a higher level. Always possible, but soon you better start dumping or this divergence is gonna get invalidated. Okay, dude, chat, he was not talking about Nappa in Dragon Ball Z. See?
Thanks, Mitch. If you ever make it out to Napa, CA, yes, same as Napa Valley, look me up, sir.
Alright, KCW, man. Bradford, you hear that? Maybe one day, once we can travel again for real and not have like a 90% chance of getting sick. Would love to. Thank you, man. I've been to Napa Valley before. Would love to go during the crush at some point. This one, I thought I was out. Y'all keep pulling me back in, man. Look, dude, we'll look at US oil and then, you know, it's terrible, dude. Dumpster fire. I mean, like, your lowest levels you've seen in many, many years. Last time you saw prices this low was 2003. And so, we knew you'd dump more, right? We're thinking eventually 17 bucks. Right? I mean, that's consolidation, and then you dumped more, and you're going sideways, and eventually you could dump even more. Or you can go up a little bit. You can go test 26 bucks again. You're kind of diverging here. Yeah, you could get a rally, but any kind of rally is definitely going to get faded. Oops, sorry. Let me go. I hit the space bar. There's no structure here, really, man. It's like you're about to finally see positive momentum in the next few days for the first time since February 26th. All right, so 1 month since you saw anything. So at these levels, there's so much support. Anything could act as resistance or support. Look left, man. It's stupid. It's like you're back to levels that you've been fluctuating for years, you know, like 1986. And look, man, in 1984, 1983, prices were higher than you're at right now. So just a big, strong amount of support everywhere on the bottom and top side. So with the way things are fundamentally, you'd think just 17 bucks is kind of the next target in time. That's it. Okay. You miss Motel 6 vacations? You do? Thanks for pinging me. So just know for the clarity that of course anything's possible. It could fail, right? And the divergence, the buyer exhaustion could fail, and you run up one more time to the next resistance. Sure, not another own possibility, but just know how we closed the day. The day that closed 9 minutes ago, where you failed once more to break 6,800 gross. Normally you want to break out and then get candle close confirmation above a resistance, not close below it. So that's it. You know, if TA is respected, you dump. If TA is disrespected, you pump, and you might build more divergence. I don't know, but you get it, double top, the inverse of gold. Okay. So thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate the likes, love, the support, everything. I'm pretty freaking exhausted now. 5 hours plus of stream time today. Morning bell and the daily candle close on Bitcoin. Man, that's tough. That's a long time apart. So happy to do it. Freaking love y'all. Best community out there. Thank you for the 750 people still hanging around. And thanks for the 415 likes. Just 5 more for 420. But I'll be back. I'll do everything I can to be here for the morning bell again. See what happens with the jobless claim. It's gonna be a wild one. We've been waiting for it all week. So I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
Bruh.
Oh my god, futures are pumping. Futures pumping now.
Bruh.
Dude, Daniel C, man, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Holy crap. What's up, Skycap Solutions LLC? We got all kinds of things going. Dude, look at this. Real quick. Let me bring you back. Just as soon as I got out of here, futures started going up. FLX is happy. Kings, tendies secured.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Oh, D-Zan, thank you so much for the 5. You're amazing. Thanks so much.
Bruh.
welfare markets taking off, man. Dude, this beat is sick. Yeah, at the same time as, I mean, it's clear. It's like helicopter money going on right now. It's literally welfare markets. Like, watch this. Let's see. Is it still up? Yeah, look at this welfare markets chat. All right, you got huge pumps coming into the S&P and Dow Jones futures. What's happening at the exact same time? You guessed it. Bitcoin pumping too. No surprise. Unlimited QE that's not a joke, dude. That is like what. That's the whole point, man. It's like, we gotta get all these markets up, dude. I don't really want to get off the futures chart. I can't really have Bitcoin up at the same time I have the futures up, man. Sorry, we have to switch between them or something. I don't know.
Bruh.
Here comes the limit up with record unemployment numbers looming. Thanks, D-Zap. Good vibe. You're amazing. Oh my god. Too much. You might be on the cusp of a breakout. Look where we are, man. We're about to test and break 6,800. So fourth time, fifth time's a charm. I mean, could be coming, dude. Make or break. Then we can go back to the welfare markets. I mean, they're all welfare markets now. It's real life.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.